feeling of guilt, of shame, and facets of that. So Jesus wants to liberate us all. And freeing us from what bows our heads so that we fail to see the beauty and the possibilities that can come through faith and trust in Jesus. He is the lifter of our chins. He loves us. And nothing can separate us from his love. I was talking to someone earlier about knocking on a door, right, to find someone. And I said, isn't it exciting that Jesus is knocking on the door and saying, open up the door. Maybe to someone right now you're praying for. We're praying for. Jesus is knocking on the door of that person and saying, can I come in? Can I come in? So give some thought to the synagogue leader. And any of us identify with that person? He doesn't address Jesus. Instead, he rebukes the crowd for seeking a cure on Sabbath. How often do we see this played out in our world today? Fear of the unknown, lack of faith, lack of compassion is what you see often in the scriptures from the religious leaders. And why he calls them sometimes a brood of vipers and hypocrites. Because instead of giving freedom, you're actually giving bondage. We can feel the joy of the crowd. If you look back on that figure, we can feel the joy of the crowd. We sense that God is on the side of freedom and health. So, my friends, I'm hoping that somebody will take these questions, that we might have a bit of conversation about them, and then we'll pray in 9 minutes and 16 seconds. So, the line, I pray as you discuss these questions and think on it, ponder on this, and pray about this. In my personal opinion, friends, never have I been waking to a morning that requires our God to
3 minutes.